The following reading is done in memory of the lives that were lost to the tornado in Nashville. With this first card coming up, it lets me know that someone was being very welcoming, or is welcoming those who have lost loved ones, lost their homes. There's a spirit of loving helpfulness that is being made available in such a hard time. And that is definitely nice to know, because life can be very, very cruel. And many times we just do all we can just to manage when times are very difficult. There is a righteous being who is welcoming the breath of those who died in this tragic manner. And that is what I'm gathering as coming up from this card. It can be hard. It can be extremely difficult when it's someone's time, and just to rectify our minds, just to wrap our minds around that. The question of balance is coming up here. So there's something that reeks of confusion. There's something that reeks of opposites. And that is what's coming up here. So things have happened very quickly. Things escalated, and that is evidenced by this card. Doors. There is a door, or more than one door, who will emerge from this situation and help people to get things back together again. The damage, while it is very real, there is a spirit of recuperation that is in the midst of this tragedy. And that's something that is coming up in this spread that I definitely will not fail to mention here. There are kindred soul spirits and relationships that will form in spite of this, as well as due to this horrible event, this catastrophe. And the outcome, it is going to be something that rings spiritually, symbolically. It will bring some people together. It will show those who have intense amounts of faith. It will spread an encouragement of having faith, to know that when we make it through something, it does make us stronger. It does help us to dig in spiritually to our roots, to our core beliefs, and focus on what remains, what's within us. This world is not our home. And when things of this magnitude occur, it is such a reminder of that. Sometimes there's a different style of coping that can be done to help someone to get through a situation like this. And for the survivors, I just encourage everyone to grasp a hold of the one thing that can help us to get through situations like this. Everyone is different, and what works for you may not work for someone else. And then again, something that works for you may work for someone else. So spreading the truth of how you got through such a terrible situation with others, it can be helpful to other people who are also suffering and looking for some hope to latch on to. And with that, I'm going to bid all the viewers adieu, and praying for one another and praying for ourselves. That shouldn't be dismissed as something that can really help us through situations that are tough like this. Vibes of peace and vibes of love I'm sending out to everyone who this tragedy has affected. This has been Mini Readings with Mimi on the Tarot Insight channel. Thank you for joining me, and may the Lord watch between me and thee while we're absent one from another. And although I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. May you have comfort during these times of trial forevermore.